The sealed door. The apartment was perfect. Too perfect, really. 2 bedrooms in the city for half what anywhere else was charging. I should have known something was off. The landlord met me for the showing on a Tuesday afternoon. Mr. Volkov. Eastern European accent, probably in his 70s, with hands that shook when he held the keys. "Very good apartment," he said, walking me through. "But there are rules." He stopped in the hallway between the 2 bedrooms. There was a door there, plain white, like all the others. Except this one had nails driven through it, dozens of them. Long, rusted nails hammered at odd angles through the door and into the frame. "This door," Mr. Volkov said, not looking at it. "You must follow rules about this door." He handed me a laminated card. "Do not touch the nails. If knocking starts, ignore it. If it whispers, drown it out with music. Never leave food outside the door. If the handle turns, leave the apartment forever." "What's behind the door?" I asked. Mr. Volkov's jaw tightened. "Storage. Sealed for safety. You follow rules, no problems." I was desperate. 2 months on my sister's couch, job starting in a week, no other options. "I'll take it," I said. Mr. Volkov looked almost sad. "You read rules every day. Very important." I moved in that weekend. The apartment was great. I taped the rules card to my refrigerator and tried not to think about the sealed door. For 3 weeks, nothing happened. I walked past it every day, started to feel normal, just a weird quirk of an old building. Then, on a Thursday night, I heard the knocking. 3 slow knocks. Steady, deliberate, coming from the sealed door. I was in bed, almost asleep, when the sound pulled me awake. If knocking starts, ignore it. I pulled the covers over my head. The knocking continued. 3 knocks, pause, 3 knocks. Over and over. It went on for 2 hours before it stopped. The knocking came back every night. Always around 11 p.m. Same pattern. I learned to sleep through it eventually. Just background noise. Then it started whispering. I was working from home, video call with my team, when I first heard it. A voice, low, muffled, coming from the hallway. If it whispers, drown it out with music. I turned on Spotify, played music loud enough to cover the sound. The whispering happened every day after that. Always during work hours. I kept music playing constantly. Started getting headaches from the constant noise. One evening I ordered Thai food, pad Thai, spring rolls, extra sauce. I brought the bag in, set it on the counter, started unpacking. One container was missing. The spring rolls. I looked down my hallway, toward the sealed door. The container was sitting directly in front of it. I didn't put it there. I was certain. Never leave food outside the door. My hands started shaking. I walked slowly down the hallway. The container was cold, colder than it should have been. I threw it away immediately. Took the trash out to the dumpster. That night the knocking was different. Faster, harder, angry. The next morning, I called Mr. Volkov. "I need to know what's behind that door." Silence. Then, "You break rules?" "No, but..." "Then no problems." He hung up. I thought about moving out, but I'd spent everything on the deposit, and besides, I'd followed the rules. Everything would be fine. I stopped ordering delivery, made sure nothing ever ended up near that door. The whispering got louder. I could almost make out words. It sounded like my name, like someone saying my name over and over. I bought noise-canceling headphones, wore them constantly. 2 months passed. I adapted, learned to live with it. Then last night, I made a mistake. I fell asleep on the couch, woke up around 2 a.m., stumbled toward the kitchen for water. Halfway down the hallway, I heard it. A click. The sound of a lock disengaging. Coming from the sealed door. If the handle turns, leave the apartment forever. I watched the handle. It sat completely still in the darkness. Maybe I'd imagined it. Just the building settling. Then the handle moved, just slightly. The tiniest rotation downward. I ran, grabbed my phone, wallet, keys. Didn't pack, just ran out in my pajamas. I'm in my car now, parked outside a diner. Sun coming up. I called Mr. Volkov, no answer. Called the property management company. Left a message saying I was breaking my lease, but I keep thinking about that sound. The lock clicking open from the inside. I searched the building's address online. Found an old news article from 15 years ago. A tenant in my unit died. Authorities said it was self-inflicted, but mentioned unusual circumstances. Mentioned a door that had been sealed shut afterward. Another article from 30 years ago. Different tenant, same apartment. Another death, same sealed door. I'm starting to understand. The door isn't keeping something in. It's keeping something fed. The knocking gets its attention. The whispering keeps it interested. The food keeps it satisfied. But I stopped leaving food. Drowned it out. I starved it. My phone rings. Mr. Volkov. You leave apartment? Yes. The lock. Good. You follow rule. You smart. Never go back. What is it? What's behind the door? It's better not to know. How many people have lived there? Silence. Then, enough. Always enough. He hangs up. I'm looking at the building from here. My apartment is on the 3rd floor. The TV is still on, and I can see something else. Movement in the window. A shadow. Moving through my apartment that I left unlocked. My phone buzzes. Text from an unknown number. You should have touched the nails. They were the only thing holding me in. Another text. Thank you for leaving the door open. Another. I know where your sister lives. Then her address. Correct down to the apartment number. The rules were never about protecting me. They were about keeping whatever was behind that door contained. And I just let it out. I'm driving to my sister's now. Called her 3 times. No answer. Another text. A photo. My sister's apartment building. Taken from the parking lot minutes ago. The last text. The rules are simple in her building too. But she never reads the signs. Some people make it so easy. I can see her building now. Lights on. I'm running up the stairs. Phone pressed to my ear. Hello? Don't open your door. I'm screaming. Whatever you do, don't... What? You're not making sense. Lock your door. Check every window. Is there a sealed door in your apartment? You're scaring me. I reach her floor. Just don't open your door until I get there. I'm at her door now. Knocking. It's me. Let me in. How do I know it's really you? Remember when I took the blame for Mom's vase? Grounded for a month. The deadbolt clicks. Door opens. My sister stands there, confused and worried. I push past her, checking her apartment. Living room clear. Kitchen clear. Bedroom. There's a door in her hallway. White. Plain. With fresh nails driven through it. How long has that been there? She glances at it. The storage closet. It's always been there. Landlord said never to open it. Did he give you rules? Rules. Number. Just said, don't open it. My phone buzzes. Both our phones buzz. Wrong apartment. But I appreciate you gathering together. Makes things simpler. The handle on the sealed door turns. We both stare. Watching the handle rotate slowly downward. I grab my sister's hand. We need to leave, now. We run. Out of her apartment, down the stairs toward my car. Behind us, we hear a door open. Not slam, just open, smooth and quiet. We're in the car, engine starting, pulling out. In the rearview mirror, I see something standing in her window. Something tall, something wrong. It waves. My sister is crying, asking what's happening. My phone buzzes one last time. Every city has doors. Every door has rules. Break enough rules, and soon there are more of us than you. Thank you for your contribution. We'll be seeing you. I'm driving. Don't know where. Just away. All I know is that somewhere behind us, in her apartment, a sealed door stands open, and I'm the one who taught it how to get out.